Greetings, wonderful people. Today we dive into the fascinating world of highly sensitive individuals. Sensitivity is not a luxury, it's a trait. Highly sensitive people experience the world on a deeper level, showing a heightened response to emotions. This can bring its own set of challenges. We're about to delve into the 13 problems that highly sensitive people often encounter. These are issues that only they can truly understand. So without further ado, join us as we unravel the 13 problems only highly sensitive people can understand. Problem 1. Sensitivity to noise and crowds. Highly sensitive people often find themselves easily overwhelmed by bustling environments. The cacophony of sound and the surge of people can be like a tidal wave of sensory input, washing over them and leaving them feeling stressed and fatigued. It's not about being antisocial or shy. It's just that their nervous system is wired to absorb and process more information from their surroundings, making them more susceptible to sensory overload. Moving on to the second problem, we delve into the realm of emotions. Highly sensitive individuals possess an extreme sensitivity to intense emotions, both their own and those of others. Imagine emotions as a spectrum of colors, where most people see primary colors. Highly sensitive people see a myriad of shades and hues. This heightened emotional awareness can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows them to experience profound depths of joy, love, and appreciation. On the other, it can lead to feelings of emotional exhaustion, especially when they are unable to disconnect from the emotional states of those around them. Finally, let's touch on the third problem, sensitivity to criticism. Criticism, for most of us, is a tough pill to swallow. But for highly sensitive people, it can feel like a punch to the gut. They can perceive criticism as a personal attack, causing them to feel hurt and causing damage to their self-esteem. It's not that they can't handle constructive feedback, but rather they process it more deeply. They are likely to spend more time reflecting on it, often internalizing the criticism, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Understanding these sensitivities is the first step towards empathizing with highly sensitive individuals. It's not a weakness or a flaw, it's simply a different way of experiencing the world. And remember, their sensitivity also allows them to experience the world in a way that's intensely vibrant, rich, and nuanced. So let's continue to explore the challenges they face in order to better understand and appreciate their unique perspective. Moving on to the fourth problem. Sensitivity to the environment. Highly sensitive individuals possess a heightened awareness of their surroundings. They can be overly responsive to energies in their environment, whether it's the hum of a fluorescent light or the emotional climate of a room. This heightened sensitivity can make them more susceptible to feeling discomfort in negative situations. It's as if they're tuned into a frequency others can't hear, a frequency that can sometimes be overwhelming. Which brings us to the fifth problem, the need for solitude. This isn't about being antisocial or disliking people. It's about needing time alone to recharge. Highly sensitive people often absorb a lot of energy, both positive and negative, from the world around them. Being alone gives them a chance to reset, to let go of some of that energy. It's a form of self-care, a way of maintaining balance in a world that can sometimes feel too loud, too bright, too much. The sixth problem that highly sensitive people often face is the feeling of being misunderstood. This is not surprising, considering they perceive the world differently. They feel things more intensely, they notice things others overlook, they react to things others might ignore. This can lead to feelings of isolation, as if they're on an island of their own. It can be difficult for them to explain their experiences to others, and even more challenging for others to truly understand. These problems highlight the unique challenges faced by highly sensitive people in their daily lives. It's not about being weak or overly emotional. It's about experiencing the world in a different, more intense way. It's about navigating a world that wasn't designed for their level of sensitivity. But remember, while these sensitivities can present challenges, they also offer a unique perspective, a depth of experience that can be a source of strength and creativity. Next, we tackle the seventh problem, perfectionism. Highly sensitive individuals often exhibit a strong inclination towards perfectionism. This isn't about merely striving for excellence or setting high standards. It's the relentless pursuit of flawlessness, the unyielding demand for meeting excessively high, self-imposed criteria. Perfectionism can lead to constant stress and pressure, as the fear of making a mistake or not meeting expectations can be overwhelming. It's like being in a never-ending race, chasing an elusive finish line. Moving to the eighth problem, let's talk about sleep issues. For highly sensitive people, their minds are akin to engines that never quite turn off. Thoughts, ideas, emotions, and questions constantly whirl around, making it difficult to achieve the tranquility necessary for sound sleep. This active mind can lead to insomnia or restless sleep, which in turn can affect their health and daily functioning. It's like trying to sleep in a bustling city that never sleeps, where the noise of your thoughts drowns the silence of the night. Lastly, we delve into the ninth problem, the difficulty in decision-making. Highly sensitive individuals often find themselves in a tug-of-war when it comes to making decisions. They tend to contemplate all pros and cons extensively, considering every possible outcome, every potential repercussion. This exhaustive analysis can lead to decision paralysis, where they struggle to make a choice, afraid of making the wrong one. It's like standing at a crossroads, with countless paths spreading out in all directions, each one disappearing into the fog of uncertainty. These issues underscore the internal struggles of highly sensitive individuals. Perfectionism, sleep issues, and decision-making difficulties are not mere quirks or personality traits. They are challenges that these individuals grapple with daily, a testament to their intense experience of the world. But remember, every coin has two sides. As we move forward, we'll explore how these traits, when understood and harnessed, can also become their greatest strengths. On to the 10th problem, aversion to taking risks. Highly sensitive individuals often err on the side of caution, preferring safety and stability over unpredictability. This aversion to risks can sometimes hold them back from new experiences or opportunities that could enrich their lives. They may miss out on the thrill of the unknown, simply because the prospect of potential discomfort or failure is too daunting. Next, we move to the 11th problem, self-sabotage. This may seem paradoxical, but it's not uncommon for highly sensitive people to undermine their own success. This tendency can be rooted in a lack of self-confidence or a fear of failure. They may set unrealistically high standards for themselves, and when they feel they can't meet these standards, they might engage in self-defeating behaviors. The 12th problem is a susceptibility to depression and anxiety. The world can be an overwhelming place for highly sensitive individuals. They feel deeply, and this depth of emotion can sometimes tip over into mental health challenges. It's important to remember, however, that sensitivity is not a flaw. It's simply a different way of interacting with the world, and with the right support, highly sensitive people can thrive. Finally, let's end on a positive note with the 13th problem, creativity. Highly sensitive people often possess a rich inner life and a strong capacity for empathy. These qualities lend themselves well to artistic expression. Whether it's through painting, writing, music, or any other form of art, they have a unique ability to convey their feelings and experiences in a way that resonates with others. This creativity is a gift, and it's one that can bring a lot of beauty and understanding into the world. These final problems offer insight into the complex emotional landscape of highly sensitive individuals. Each one presents its own set of challenges, but also opportunities for growth and self-understanding. With compassion and patience, highly sensitive people can navigate these problems and use their sensitivity as a strength rather than a hindrance. Let's summarize what we've learned about the unique challenges of highly sensitive people. These individuals often experience the world in a deeper and more profound way, which can lead to a host of unique issues. Firstly, they're easily affected by noise and crowds, a sensitivity that can cause stress and fatigue. Secondly, they're hyper-aware of their own emotions and those of others, an acuteness that can lead to emotional exhaustion. Thirdly, they're particularly sensitive to criticism, which can damage their self-esteem. Furthermore, they're highly attuned to their surroundings and the energies within them. Negative environments can make them feel uncomfortable. They may also feel the need for solitude to recharge and regain their energy. They might often feel misunderstood, which can lead to feelings of isolation. A tendency towards perfectionism can place them under constant stress and pressure. Difficulty falling asleep due to an active mind, struggling with decision-making, and avoiding risks are other common issues they face. They may even sabotage their own success, possibly due to a lack of confidence or fear of failure. They are also prone to depression and anxiety. But on the brighter side, they tend to be creative, possessing the ability to express their feelings and experiences in an artistic manner. Understanding these problems helps us to appreciate the unique perspectives and experiences of highly sensitive people. Until next time, keep learning and growing.